For years, the internet had a single finish line. You optimized your website, climbed the ranks, and hit page 1 of Google. That was the entire game. But that model is fracturing. Instead of scrolling through a list of links to find answers yourself, your customers are starting to hand their questions to AI agents, asking them to read the web and synthesize an answer directly. This table maps out exactly how search is changing. Notice the shift here. We are moving away from 10 blue links where position 1 took all the traffic, toward a system where AI agents scan the web continuously and deliver a pre-made shortlist. The baseline for survival is no longer about being found by humans, it is about being chosen by machines. This is how you transition from optimizing for a page of links to building a resilient AI visibility ecosystem. Step 1 is mapping your new discovery universe. Google is no longer a monopoly holding all the cards. It is simply one node inside a much larger interconnected network. This tier list ranks the 18 platforms that matter most for search right now. Up top in the S and A tiers, you see the major hubs: Google, ChatGPT, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Reddit. The critical detail here is how these platforms interact. Smaller forums, review sites, and niche publishers act as satellite nodes. They feed their data directly into the massive central engines of ChatGPT and Google. When your brand consistently appears in those satellite nodes, the central AI absorbs that consensus. It processes the incoming data and outputs your business as part of a pristine 3-option shortlist. To win here, you need to stop obsessing exclusively over your own website. Identify the top 3 third-party platforms your specific buyers use and prioritize showing up there. Step 2 is avoiding the ego trap. Brands often assume AI models will quote the marketing copy they write about themselves. In reality, self-published claims are frequently ignored in favor of independent consensus. You have to manufacture what we call third-party gravity. This means actively generating independent evidence, like positive G2 reviews, mentions in YouTube roundups, and authoritative public relations. Before an AI agent formulates a recommendation, it evaluates your verifiable track record across the web. It looks for a consistent, positive consensus from voices outside your control. Shift your resources toward earning those independent reviews and media coverage. A synthetic, self-published reputation collapses the moment an autonomous agent actually audits it. Now, step 3 tackles the technical barrier. All the earned authority in the world is useless if an AI system is physically locked out of reading your website's data. You have to understand the difference between the bots visiting your site. AI training bots scrape your content to build their large language models. But AI retrieval bots, like OpenAI's SearchBot, scan your site to provide live answers to immediate user questions. You need to configure your site's robots.txt file correctly. You can block the training scrapers if you want, but you must explicitly allow the retrieval bots to access your pages. While you are checking your configuration, ignore the unproven hype. Despite the rumors, no major search engine actually uses the llms.txt file to rank your site. Your technical goal is clean, machine-readable accessibility. Stick to proven schema markups and standard robots.txt rules so you do not accidentally hide from the agents trying to recommend you. Step 4 is preparing for volatility. AI engines can completely rewrite which sources they trust overnight without any public warning. Look at this chart from August 2026. In just 9 days, ChatGPT cut its Reddit citations by 83%, but Google's AI, Perplexity, and Gemini all increased their reliance on Reddit. The change was isolated entirely to OpenAI. This proves the extreme danger of the single source trap. If you dedicated your entire marketing budget to manipulating Reddit threads last August, one quiet algorithmic update wiped out your entire pipeline. To protect yourself, deploy citation tracking tools. You have to monitor exactly which sources the AI platforms are actively using to answer questions in your industry. Because AI visibility is violently unstable, long-term survival requires a diversified presence across multiple third-party platforms and constant monitoring of those citation shifts. Moving from a system of predictable search rankings to autonomous recommendations is uncomfortable. It removes direct control from your hands and places it into the black box of an AI. But the math for winning is clear. You build a diversified ecosystem of third-party truth, and you pair it with clean technical access for retrieval bots. Start today. Audit the top 3 third-party platforms in your niche And check your server logs to ensure your technical blast doors are open to the right bots. Adapting to this ecosystem secures your place in the recommendation layer. By building authority where the AI actually retrieves its data, you ensure that when the agent is asked to make a final selection, it chooses you.